Okay, in this video, I'll be going over my Vinovest portfolio. It allows you to invest in physical wine. That's right, you can own the physical wine. Of course, they store it for you and stuff like that. And if you actually wanted them to send you the wine, you can. But this is more so for investment purposes. And I'm giving you an update, so just to give you, and if you want to see a more in-depth video about it, just check the suggested videos. But in this video, I'm going to just be giving you an update. Now, I first purchased the wine, I believe, in August 2021. So I had it for about 2 years. And I'm going to go over, I'm going to try not to touch the mic because I know it makes sounds. And people in the comments said it's a little disturbing. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to the channel if you like this content. So let's get into it. So the total value is $1,386.85. However, the managed portfolio, the managed wine portfolio, this is when you invest a certain amount of money, they pick the bottle as for a long-term investment. But then they also have the trading self-directed, which you have 100% control, and you can buy and sell wine on demand. The one up the top is more so where they pick it and they build the wine portfolio. It's also good to mention that I believe you need at least $1,000 minimum, I believe. But for the trading, if you just doing the trading one, that one is different. You can, it's a much lower barrier of entry for the trading one. But nevertheless, let's click on it. So for, it's a case of six. Matter of fact, let's just click on it. I think it's Luis, I believe which one it is, and I'll click on it so you guys can see. Here's the bottle. Here's, oops, hopefully you guys, this is the bottle. I have a case of six, and this is the value that it is now. So the value it is for a case of six, $791.91. I believe I paid roughly $897. So I'm kind of down like 150 or 11. As you can see, let's go back a little bit. 11.74%. So as you can see right now, the wine that I picked is not, well, they picked isn't doing so well. Now I will say in their defense, I only have like, oops, let me see, I only have like one. Like I said, the average time you say you're supposed to hold is 15 to 20 years. So that's such a long time. I mean, I don't even know if I would still be making YouTube videos then. So the average hold time is supposed to be much longer. As you can see, the case have a case of six. My average cost was $897.29. My total position is $791.91, and the store's location is Ukraine, 100%. Now, this is what I would like to say about it. Me in particular, when it comes to, I consider like collectibles, it can be like very volatile. So it's really hard for me to know whether or not what direction it's going in. Simply because when it comes to collectibles, I'm not really familiar of how like they kind of go. I'm more so familiar with like how stocks go, um, real estate go, but collectibles, they can shoot up, shoot down. I just really think it's simply based off the supply and demand, which can vary at any time. So you could probably see a major jump or a major fall. So I think it's just simply based off of supply and demand. I'm not like a wine professional, but I do try out several different types of investment in several investment platforms, and I can just show you what my experience was. And from my experience, then I kind of gauge whether or not this is kind of going well or not. But I will say, as we can see, I would like it just to, as like I guess a critique, that they kind of, well, you might not want to focus too much on it. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and oops, hopefully 6 months and things like that. But I would like them to be, transparent and show, what it would be your annual return would be. And let's look a little deeper so that you can see some, I guess, the important amount, how much I gained and how much I lost. So this is probably what most people want to see. This is probably what most people want to see. Um, as you can see right here, I didn't. They do have affiliate link and stuff like that. I typically don't kind of, use that, especially if I'm really not really sure where this platform is going. But um, they do have that where if I share they give you like 3 months free of the fees. Anyway, for 2023 year to date, total appreciation lost $21. Fees $15.66. They are being transparent about the fees. Estimated total for this year I lost $37. But look at all time. Estimated appreciation $105. Fees $44.99, and estimated all time loss would be $150.38. Now, to me, the biggest concern is not even that the wine has went down, that much or something like that, but it's the fees. The fees, like those fees, are adding up each particular, and I believe the fees is 2.85% as the expense ratio. So that's kind of really high. So to me, with the fees being that particular high, I mean, it's really putting pressure on the wine to do substantially well over the longer term, because as you can see, the fees is is killing you. Yes, the wine went down. Look at this. The wine went down this year $21, but the fees is $15. So I mean, the fees is almost went um much higher than how much it depreciated. Um, and so yeah, so to me, the fees is what's really killing me and why I don't particularly like this. Because these fees each year it's going to still be 2.85, 2.85. That's extremely high. So it puts pressure, so even if it does go up 30 or 40% with the fees, your returns is still going to be, you know, much lower. Now, if you had more wine bottles or you put more money, the expense ratio would be a little lower. But I'm just saying, like I said, I just share my experience and what I particularly think at the given time. So I try not to sugarcoat anything so you guys can see exactly what it is. Now, let's go to the trading account. And by the way, they do have they didn't spend the full $1,000, so let's see. So $57.72 is just in cash. Oh, they didn't actually. I guess it was nothing else they can purchase, so they just kind of had to sit there. I probably should remove it and kind of put it somewhere else, maybe buy a stock or something like that. Maybe buy PayPal or something. PayPal is around that price. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. All right, so let me scroll down. They do have a whiskey one. I'm not really, what I mean. I'm not really impressed so far. Um, but for me, it's mainly like the fees that I'm more so not impressed. Or I know wine, bottle and stuff that it can kind of fluctuate and stuff like that. They said 15 to 20 years, but by the time that goes, it's kind of really hard to gauge it. But I ramble. So this is the trading one. The trading one doesn't have any. Yeah, the trading one, to my knowledge, does not have. Well, they do charge you like a small commission fee to like buy and sell, but they don't charge you an annual fee. So like, to me, the trading one would probably be your best bet, simply because you don't have that annual fee. But anyway, this is the bottle that I picked. I only picked, even though it says $537.22. What side am I on? So this is the bottle that I just kind of randomly picked. This one, it's down 15%, but the trading one, it allows you to, to buy and sell at any particular, and they show you that that's how much. It's 2.5 percent to like buy or sell. So that's the commit. But trading on demand, like that's the one where you kind of have full control and you don't have to pay the annual fee. So if you were probably going to do something like this, I think something like this probably would be better. You probably would have to do some more research on your own and stuff like that, but nevertheless, I'm just saying. All right, so for this one, let's scroll down. I paid my average cost. I paid, it was only one bottle, $76.88, and the current market value is $65.13. So that is, let me see. So that is what I have so far. Oh, this is for the trading count. So the trading one I bought, let's see, July 13th, 2022. That's the one I bought. Yeah, so the trading one I had for about a year. And that's the cost. So they do, at least they're transparent with the fees, even though the fees is high. At least they do show you. So it's not like they're trying to hide it or whatever. Like the fact that they make it hard to withdraw, is they make it super easy to add funds, but when it comes to withdrawing, you actually have to call them, and it's a real hassle. That's why the $472 is kind of still there, because it's not just like a button that I can click. I actually have to call them, and then they have to get some information and all that stuff. So I don't really like that. Activities, and as you can see, the fees each each month consistently. Them fees. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. But that concludes this video. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel.